Stop, don't scroll, this is not random, you were meant to hear this, my child. Something is not right. You feel it. Don't you? That strange feeling. That something is off. That something is about to change. My child. You've been ignoring signs. Small things. Subtle moments. But they weren't random. They were warnings. My child. I've been trying to get your attention. In quiet ways. In small interruptions. In that sudden thought. You couldn't explain. But you brushed it off. You told yourself. It's nothing. But it wasn't nothing. My child. There is something in your life right now that doesn't belong. A situation. A habit. Or even a person. And you know it. You've felt it. That discomfort. That doubt. That inner voice. Telling you. This isn't right. But you stayed. My child. Staying will cost you. Not everything that feels familiar is safe for you. Not everything that feels easy is meant for you. My child. If you ignore this, you will feel it again. Stronger. Louder. Because I will not stop until you see it. My child. You are being guided. But guidance requires action. You already know what needs to change. What needs to end. What you need to walk away from. My child. This is your moment. Not tomorrow. Not later. Now. So listen carefully. Pay attention. And don't ignore what you already feel. Because this time, you were warned. Don't look away, stay here, because this is important. My child. You heard the warning. But you're still unsure. You're still thinking. Maybe it's nothing. Maybe you're overthinking. But you're not. My child. If it truly meant nothing, you wouldn't feel this. This discomfort. This tension. This quiet unease. It keeps coming back. Doesn't it? When you're alone. When everything is quiet. When you can't distract yourself. My child. That feeling is truth. And ignoring it will not protect you. It will trap you. My child. The longer you stay, the heavier it will feel. The more it will drain you. The more it will change you. And not in a good way. My child. You think you have time. You think you can wait. But delay has a cost. Every moment you ignore this, you lose clarity. You lose energy. You lose yourself. My child. You didn't come this far to fall into something that will pull you back. But that's exactly what will happen if you stay. My child. This is not fear. This is awareness. This is me trying to protect you. But I cannot force you. You must choose. Stay. Or walk away. Continue. Or change direction. Hold on. Or let go. My child. You already know what the right choice is. You're just afraid to make it. But staying in fear will cost you more than taking action. My child. You are not stuck. You are choosing to stay where you are. And you can choose differently right now. So listen carefully. Don't ignore this feeling. Don't silence your truth. And don't wait until it's too late. Stop right there. Don't move past this, because this is where everything changes, my child. You felt it before. You heard it. You ignored it. But now, you can't ignore it anymore. Because what was once a whisper is about to become a force. My child. When you ignore the signs, they don't disappear. They grow. They become louder. They become stronger. They become unavoidable. My child. You are reaching a breaking point. A moment where staying the same will no longer be possible. Everything you've been holding, everything you've been ignoring, it's rising. All at once. My child. This is not punishment. This is correction. This is what happens. For too long, you tried to stay comfortable. You tried to avoid change. You tried to hold on to what felt familiar. But familiar is not always safe. My child. When the breaking point comes, it will feel sudden. But it was building. Slowly. All along. A situation will shift. A truth will be revealed. A door will close. Or something will be taken away. And you will have no choice but to change. My child. I did not want it to reach this point. But you kept ignoring what you already knew. And now, the change will not be gentle. It will push you. It will force you. It will wake you up. My child. You can still choose to move before that moment. To act before you are forced to. You can walk away or be pulled away. The outcome depends on you. My child. This is your final warning. Not to scare you, but to save you. So listen, feel, and act before life forces you to. Because when that moment comes, you won't be able to ignore it anymore. Stay just a little longer, because this part is not easy, my child. You've reached the moment. The moment you didn't want to face. The moment you knew would come, but hoped it wouldn't. Separation. My child. Not everything is meant to stay. Not every person is meant to walk with you forever. You felt it long ago. That distance. That change. That quiet shift. But you held on. You tried to fix it. You tried to understand it. You tried to keep it. But some things are not meant to be kept. My child. This is not failure. This is alignment. This is life. Removing what no longer belongs. And yes, it hurts. It hurts to let go, to walk away, to accept that it's over. My child, you are not losing what was meant for you. You are releasing what was holding you back. That person, that situation, that version of your life. It served its time. And now it is ending. My child, you don't need to understand why it happened. You only need to accept that it's time to move on. You can cry. You can feel it. You can grieve. But don't go back. Going back will only hurt you more. Because what is meant to leave will not bring you peace if you hold on to it. My child, choose yourself. Choose your peace. Choose your future over your past. You are not alone. In this moment, I am with you. Even as you let go. Even as you walk away. So take a deep breath and release it fully. Because what is meant for you will never require you to lose yourself. Stay here just a little longer, because after loss comes something you didn't expect, my child. I know it hurt. Letting go. Walking away. Losing something you thought would stay. I saw it. I felt it with you. You didn't go through it alone. My child. It may feel like you lost something important. Like a part of your life just ended. But look closer. You didn't lose everything. You made space. My child. When something leaves, it creates room for something new. And right now, you are standing in that space. It feels empty, doesn't it? Quiet. Unfamiliar. A little uncomfortable. But this is where your new path begins. My child. You are not starting from zero. You are starting with experience, with strength, with lessons that will guide you better than before. My child. You may not see it yet. You may not understand why it had to happen, but soon it will make sense, because what is coming is better aligned with who you are becoming. You are not the same person who started this journey. You've grown. You've changed. You've become stronger. And your life must reflect that. My child, do not rush this phase. Do not try to fill the space just because it feels empty. Let it be. Let things unfold naturally, because forcing something will only bring you back to what you just left. My child, trust this process. Trust this space. Trust what is coming. Because you didn't lose your path. You found a new one. And this time, it will lead you where you are meant to be. Just keep moving. Stay aware today. Don't move blindly, because something is starting to change, my child. You felt the loss. You walked away. You let go. And now, things begin to move. My child, you are entering a different phase. A phase of alignment, where the right things begin to appear. Not forced, not chased, but naturally. My child, you will notice small changes, conversations, opportunities, moments that feel different. Pay attention, because this is how it begins. My child, the people who drained you will slowly fade, and the ones who align with you will appear. You won't have to force connection. You won't have to prove yourself. You will just be. And it will feel right. My child, this is what happens when you stop holding on to what was not meant. My child, opportunities will begin to open. Not all at once, but step by step, in the right direction. You don't need to rush. You don't need to chase. You only need to stay aware. My child, when something feels right, move toward it. When something feels wrong, step back. That is your guidance. My child, you are no longer in the phase of loss. You are in the phase of receiving. Receiving better. Receiving clearer. Receiving what matches who you are now. My child, you didn't lose. You aligned. And alignment changes everything. So walk forward. Without fear. Without doubt. Because what is coming is meant for you. And this time, you will feel the difference. Stay aware, don't get too comfortable yet, because this stage is where most people fall back, my child. You've moved forward. You've let go. You've started to align. But the test is not over. My child. Old patterns will try to return. Old habits. Old thoughts. Even old people may reappear. And it will feel familiar, comfortable, easy to go back. But listen carefully. Familiar is not always safe. My child. Just because it returns does not mean it belongs in your life again. You've grown. You've changed. You've learned. And going back will cost you that growth. My child. You will be tested. Not to break you, but to show you how much you've changed. When the old situation appears, don't react immediately. Observe. Feel the difference. My child. You are not the same person who once accepted what hurt you. So don't accept it again. My child. Choose differently. Respond differently. Walk away differently. That is your power. You don't need to prove anything. You don't need to explain. You don't need to go back. You only need to stay aligned. My child. Protect your peace. Protect your energy. Protect your progress. Because not everything that comes back deserves a place again. You've worked too hard to fall back into what you escaped. My child. Stay focused. Stay aware. And stay true to who you've become. Because this time, you won't repeat what once broke you. You will rise past it. Stay here, feel this moment, because something inside you has changed, my child. You've faced the warning. You've walked away. You've rebuilt. And now, you are not the same. My child. The doubt that once controlled you is losing its hold. The fear that once stopped you is fading. And something stronger is taking its place. My child. Confidence. Not loud. Not forced. But real. Calm. Unshaken. My child. You no longer need to question every step. To doubt every decision. You've learned. You've grown. And now, you trust yourself. My child. This is your shift. From confusion to clarity. From fear to strength. From doubt to certainty. My child. You don't chase validation anymore. You don't need approval to fit into places that were never meant for you. In your truth. My child. This is your power. Not controlling others, but controlling yourself. Not forcing life, but moving with it. Without fear. My child. From this moment, you move differently. You think differently. You choose differently. And because of that, your life will respond differently. You are no longer reacting. You are deciding. You are creating. My child, do not go back to who you were, because who you are now is stronger, clearer, unbreakable. So move forward with confidence, with certainty, and without fear. Stop right here. Don't rush past this moment, because this is your final test, my child. You've come this far. You've faced the truth. You've walked away. You've become stronger. But now, you must choose. No more waiting. No more delaying. No more excuses. My child, this is the moment that defines everything. Not what you felt before. Not what you said. But what you do. Right now. My child, you will be given a choice. A situation. Or even a temptation that looks exactly like your past. It will feel familiar. It will feel easy. It will pull you back. My child, this is not coincidence. This is your test to see if you've truly changed, if you've truly learned, if you will choose differently. My child, you already know what that choice is. One path leads back to confusion, to pain, to everything you just escaped. The other path leads forward to growth, to peace, to who you are becoming. My child, no one will force you. No one will stop you. No one will stop you. You are free to choose. But understand this. This choice has consequences. If you go back, you will feel it. The heaviness, the regret, the realization that you knew better. But if you move forward, you will feel something different. Peace, clarity, freedom. My child, this is your moment to prove to yourself who you truly are now. So don't hesitate. Don't overthink. Don't fall back into what you already outgrew. Stand firm. Choose strength. Choose yourself. And don't look back. Now, be still. There is nothing left to fight, nothing left to prove, just this moment, my child. You made it. You faced the warning. You walked away. You chose differently. And now, you are here. On a new path. My child. Everything you went through. The confusion. The pain. The loss. It had a purpose. It was preparing you for this version of you. The one who sees clearly. The one who chooses wisely. The one who does not go back. My child, You are no longer the person who ignored the signs. You are the one who understands them. My child, this is your new beginning. Not forced, not rushed, but aligned. You will notice how different life feels when you stop resisting, when you stop forcing, when you start trusting. My child, what is meant for you will come without confusion, without chaos, without losing yourself. And what is not meant will no longer stay, because you won't allow it. My child, you are in control now. Not of everything, but of your choices. And that changes everything. You don't chase anymore. You don't beg. You don't settle. You choose. My child, this is your power. This is your peace. This is your life. Realigned. So walk forward. With clarity. With strength. With confidence. And without fear. Because now, you know the difference between what feels right and what truly is right. And you will never confuse the two again. Welcome to your new life.